On making photos editable. Last time I tried out a package that didn't work, but I researched a bit, and apparently there is a default date picker in HTML5, so we can just use that, and then we can take care of the styling later. So, but at first let's start everything up. System start Docker, and then type in the password. Alright, so let's close everything. Yeah, and last time the stream crashed. I streamed a bit longer, but I never got anywhere, so that isn't too important. Like, sometimes you're gonna have a bad day where nothing quite works, and I hope that today is different. Alright. So let's go to localhosts, bad gateway. That starts very well. Yeah, in the last couple of days I refactored a bit, like the views. We have now way more, we have now smaller classes, which is kind of important if you want to maintain that. It makes it easier for new people to get started, and yeah. Alright. Why is it there? I uploaded a photo and somehow it got uploaded here in the front end, which shouldn't be the case, but anyway. So let's start again. Let's wait a bit, and here we go. So we want to edit this photo, right? And we want this thing to be a input box with a default value of the date, and if we change it, then it changes the value in the backend. Alright, so let's go to photo actions, now Lightbox. And then we had the sidebar, and here we had this thing. So let's just add something for now. Input type equals date. Right? So that's how an input box for date should work. So if we now reload, I mean, it should reload automatically because we're still in dev mode, but you never know, right? And it somehow doesn't reload. That's strange. Okay, now it starts to reload. I don't know why it's so slow. So let's go to input, and here we have exactly what we want, a date picker, right? Of course, it's not styled like the semantic UI stuff, but that's just a styling issue. The actual functionality is just correct. So now we're going to check out what else we can do with input. Input HTML5. Type text, right, and we can add an ID. Type button, type image, alright. We have for now used the date, so that's good. Input element, check box. I mean, we can also look up that in React, right? Maybe there are like something with React hooks. Right, we still have like on change and value, so what we can just do is value equals, and then we do that thing. All right. Save. Very cool. Okay, that did not work. Okay. It can be string, it can be a number. Right. I currently just want that this gets set, which should happen, I guess. Photo detail props. Do we get like an error or something? Alright, let's go here. It's like a similar problem to before that, so maybe it's like problem in general. I don't know. Key, React, failed prop types value. To a form field without an on-change handler. This will render a read-only field. If the field should be mutable, use default value. Okay. Then I will use the default value, I guess. And that still does not work. If I click now here, it still says March 11th. But we want actually that this gets put in here. So that's an issue. Alright, then do a date.parse, I guess. Let's see if this works. Save. Alright, it seems like that I have to refactor this code a bit, that I have to change up the date, because he doesn't get that at all. So let's just lock that for now, so that I can work with something. Well, that also works, I guess. Save. All right. Okay, so that isn't actually something. So now I want to format date, JavaScript. Local date string. Oh, okay. Let's see if this works. Save. I don't understand why hot reloading doesn't work. All these small issues, man. Alright, so... and just crashes, awesome. Alright, I have to like input something, so let's do that, I guess. Save. Okay. And still crashes. To local date string is not a function. What the heck? Yeah, right. If it continues to crash, I think I will just use looks on. We wanted to migrate anyhow, so yeah. Alright, that looks still fucked. Okay. And that is still not the right value. Okay. Alright, so that doesn't work. Let's import looks on. Looks on from. Where's my auto-completion? What the heck? Alright, fine, files. A lot of the stuff here is weird. Okay, import looks on from looks on, yes. Why do I have it twice? Oh, okay. Import date time from looks on, okay. Okay, so let's do this. Datetime.parse, I think. So let's check this out. And then to local string or something. Alright, so let's go back here. Sidebar. Here we go. util.ts to local string datetime met. Let's check out what we have for options. I mean, I still find it really weird that it just does not want to work. Okay, that is to local string, I guess. Yeah, cool. Alright, save. Let's see if this works. Save. Dates, man. I hate them. Alright, this looks correct. So that should now behave like expected. So let's use this. Put that in here, and if that still doesn't work, man, then I will lose it. Alright. save, remove. Import. What the fuck? Okay, import date. Default value. Okay, so where does he put this? Default value, right. Here, edit the release date. Yeah, and I have this, to be honest. Okay, let's... So if I click here, I still don't get like the right date, right? So I want here to have the date, which should be obvious, I guess. This is so stupid. Okay, so let's try value again, I guess. Value. Save. If this still doesn't work, then I will probably just somehow only display the date icon. Then you can click on it and then you can change it, because like this is stupid. This is just stupid. Yeah, okay, what the fuck? Yeah, it still just ignores it. The specified value does not confirm to required format. Okay. Looks on format. Okay, formatting. To ISO date. All right. Hey, finally, holy shit. So I can now change it. Right, awesome. And if I click on something, it then does not change, because we have like a hard value in value, and we have to have an on-change handler. So that works. Input date. Intel. Okay, the different languages and stuff and the different defaults I will handle differently another time, I guess. Looks on input date. The code I'm using of date picker. Date picker React. I'm building a date picker React, okay. Looks on. Module not found. Wow. Broken JavaScript code. I love it. Date IO. Untitled date picker. What's that? Oh, it's an Angular. No, don't do it. Simple reusable date picker component for React. Yeah. And I have to import CSS for that. No! Select it, unselect, unchange. Date format pp. Localization, okay. I18N. So what do we have here? Change locale and React date picker. Oh no. So that's a whole can of worms, I guess. I will ignore that for now. We will now just add the absolute minimum viable product, I guess. We now will add a state. Where's like GitHub Copilot? Why are you not working? So how do I add a state to a component again? React state, yes. Function. React component, yes. Okay. Here we go. Alright, and that's new date, I guess. Right, and then I have to ed or something, and then set state. It's crazy how I forgot all the stuff. Something like that. Okay. Now, what the freaking hell? Okay. And then I just have to, I guess, do that up in here. And then it will probably crash because it's not a valid value or something. Yeah, so this dot state dot date. Okay, and he's not complaining any longer. Awesome. Yeah, boy. Cannot read property of undefined EXIF timestamp. Why? That's so stupid. So, component did mount. What? Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, so does this work? This is so stupid. I think that's also the same issue I had last time too, that it's just undefined from time to time, but not always, and why? And now it's probably undefined, I would guess. No, it still crashes. Awesome. Cannot read properties of null reading date. What? Awesome. Okay, because we don't have a default value. Alright, so I want to debug this, right? So let's see console.log props. Let's also go to lightbox right, sidebar. Here we go. So this get current photo detail. So I do not get why this should be undefined, right? Because if we have opened that, this data is already in there. So anyway, let's try to debug this. Like, why doesn't it work like I expect it to? Okay, props is not defined. Are you kidding me? Did I just do a stupid mistake, or is it like... Alright. This dot props. Save. Okay, so photo undefined, right. Why is it undefined? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it just returns a lot of undefineds because it's still trying to fetch the photo detail, and then it just updates it later. Right. Fetch photo detail, right, on after open. So we only should render that if we already have something, right? Otherwise it's kind of broken. Yeah, no, that doesn't work, I guess. So in order to fix that, we have to do like the other comparison. When the props change, then we have to do stuff. Right, so component did update previous props. Okay, I think I can remove that then. And I can do a this.state, right, and then date. Alright, so let's do this. Reload. Let's see if it can handle undefined. Yeah, alright, so now it works. And if I now change something, it doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. Let's debug this. I'm kind of feeling like I'm struggling a bit hard with basic stuff. But anyway, I don't need that. I just have to do this. More brackets. Why is this all so exhausting? All right. Alright, let's just program a new function. On change. Right. Okay, what the fuck is happening? Alright, so that isn't... Okie dokie. So now we have a little function there, and I want to... Okay, so now... Right, it's just a thing in the onChange function, so now I guess it will work. No, it just does not work, so that's fun. Cannot read properties of undefined value. OnChange. Okay. I guess I will just call this value then. Let's see what happens. Local hosts. No, it still ignores it. Alright, so let's do this 20-second. It just doesn't fire an event at all. What the heck? So I can type, but I can't do an onSelect thing. What?